Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Nord Advertising. My name is Mehdi and I'm the founder of Nord Advertising. We are an e-com email marketing agency that also works with info products, and we also work with hotels and anyone who needs help with email marketing. But for the purposes of this video, we'll focus on e-com brands that do need help to get out of the spam folder, and these are some tips that we have gotten or we have come across that will really help the account grow. We've actually done it with accounts that started with a low percentage of open rates from 11, 8, 17%, and we took it all the way up to the respective 70 and 80% open rate. Now, this slide that I'll be going through over in my video and in every video that I'll be doing, I'll always have a link in the description for you to just copy paste and go to. So, Deliverability 101, the first thing I'd like to start with is segmentation. Segmentation is the only thing that I think needs to be focused on more than anything else, because it is what will get the people, your subscribers, to open your emails. And to start, I'd like to say that the 30-day, 60-day, and 90-day segment is the most important. People who have opened and engaged with your emails in the last 30 to 60 to 90 days need to have their own segment, regardless of deliverability or not. But also, while you're having that segment, you always need to start with the most recent active subscribers. Usually those that have been opening your emails more recently are more likely to open your next emails that you send them. So make sure that you're sending to the most recent ones first, and then slowly increase that number. Slowly increase from 30, take it up to 60, and then upward from there. Another important segment is the one that excludes bounces. So every list that I've seen has emails that bounce. This is literally something that every email marketing agency sees. However, some don't do segments for that. Some don't segment the bounces, and there's two kinds. There's hard bounces and there's soft bounces. So you'll need to include both of those in your conditions so that you can get people that have bounced to just be either suppressed or removed from your list that you're going to be sending to. Also, emails that marked your subscribers that have marked your emails as spam also need to be included in your conditions. So that'll also be a very, very big help for you when you're sending out emails when your deliverability is not really doing well. And also in the future, it's also really good to have, and it's a must. Another one that I like to add is the spam trap. So the spam trap role accounts are those accounts that have no reply on them, www at or info at, support at. Usually those are more of spam traps. Those are very, very important to include in a spam trap segment, because they'll also be removed from your list of people that will be sent emails to. Now, the list cleaning. So this list cleaning segment is also another important one to have, because it includes the bot clicks, it also includes Apple privacy opens, and includes other conditions that are more detrimental to your overall sender reputation. So in this case, I gave you two examples here, the Apple privacy opens and also the bot clicks. These are two very important ones to add in your list cleaning segment, just because there has been a recent bot attack or an influx of bot subscribers to most of our accounts. And when I reached out and saw other agencies experience the same thing, Klaviyo has also responded to it after many complaints. They've also come up with a bot click option to remove them and disable them, which is really, really helpful for everyone. And in the future, I'll be doing a much more in-depth segmentation video for you to use the right ones for your accounts. Next is just some practices that I think you should do. So what I like to do is I like to have one follow up when deliverability is very low. I like to have active subscribers coming in or active accounts coming in and engaging with your emails. Why is that? Because the algorithm needs to be fed new data in order to sort of switch its conclusion on the account, to see that you are actively bringing people in and you're not sending to an old list or to an exported list or a list that is pretty much cold at this point if you've been landing in spam. So I always like to have one flow up, just because if I do more than one, it gets too hectic. And I've done it before, but where it just gets so out of, it gets so tedious, and more errors are prone to be done, just because you need to track this abandoned series, you need to track this and that, and the numbers don't add up. Here they're doing good, here they aren't. So it's always good to have it coming down one flow. And it also helps with the sender reputation as well, when you're just starting to warm everything up. Another is the clear messaging. So when you are landing in spam, you want to let everyone that's coming into your website know that. And this is something that you don't have to do always. It's just when you're warming and when you are getting out of the spam folder. You want to let people know to check their spam folder and to get you out of your spam folder. And there's also things you can do where you can add the messaging down at the footer, you can add it in the pop-up, you can even have a banner on the top of your website to do that. Usually brands don't really like to do that, or it doesn't make them look good or professional or whatnot, but you're here to get people out of the spam folder. You're here to be able, you need to get that out so that you can be able to sell them, or to communicate with them, or to send them their order confirmations or whatnot. So it's very important that you have that clear messaging for them to do. And you can also do that in social media. You can also have it in your Instagram pages. You can have a post, a story about it, to let people know that you've been experiencing issues with your email marketing, or you haven't been customers haven't been receiving your emails and you'd like them to check their spam folder. There's always tactics you can do to get out of the spam folder, and these have been ones that have worked and have gotten the best engagement from customers. Another one is the Deliverability Booster email. So this email is usually a plain text email that we use as the first touch point after we've experienced a drop in opens, or when deliverability has been affected. This plain text email, I don't like to include anything in it. No links, no images. And there are agencies that are like, oh no, but you can include that and it'll, yeah, that's great. You can do it if you want. But I like to be safe. And I like our accounts to just be extra cautious and extra careful, because the algorithm in itself is very, it's, you don't know with it. It's sometimes it's a hit or miss with these emails that have images and links in them. That's what I've seen in the past. And there are others that'll be like, no, it hasn't with this client, it hasn't worked. It's true, it could be the case with other clients, maybe even bigger accounts who have better reputation or have a more strong audience. But in our case, when we want to do that, I don't care how big the account is, I don't care what they have in their email list, who they have in their email list. It's always best to be extra careful than not. So that's why I don't include links or images in these plain text emails that let customers know that they need to check their spam or to reply back to the email. So when they do reply, the algorithm sees that you are engaged, that people are engaging and replying to your emails, and that does help a lot, a lot. Even if it's one email, try to do two of those, because you'll be able to see the results then and there. Vesper Obscura is an apparel brand in New York, and they have been experiencing issues with deliverability. They've worked with other email agencies to try to get them out of the spam folder. What I've seen is that the time span that they've been working on and the results, they didn't add up. So when we came in, I took the time to do it, and that's what I do with Nord. I don't like to take over a certain amount of clients a year, just because I can be able to do stuff like this and jump in and help with the accounts personally, even though other people are like, no, you need to scale. I'm really just fine with the clients that I work with, just because of the way I've set things up is really plain and simple and straightforward, and I can be able to do things like record a video like this and talk to you about it, while also going to check accounts and just track everything daily with the team. So with this account, we took it up to 80%. We showed them the best practices. They do have an email marketer in-house, so we do walk them through everything and teach them ways of email marketing and things that work and that are firm in their practice. So this is something that I left here in the doc for you to read and go through. I'm not going to go over it in the video. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That does it for the video. If you have any questions or any comments, you can reach out to me on LinkedIn, or you can leave a comment in this video. And have a great quarter.